What's up everyone, this is Lofi Nole here, and I just recently completed my Abyss, and so I thought why not make a video on it and really just give you my commentary on it, really. To me I felt like the Abyss is really easy. I didn't have no problem with it. I did use one of my favorite teams for the Abyss that I find really enjoyable. But other than that, I didn't have no issue. I was able to run it with one full team all the way through. I'm really just going to show you the 11 and 12. And that's really it because I know most people have trouble with 11 and 12. Mainly the first part with the 11 when it comes down to protecting that dumb thing. So other than that, let's get into it, guys. So I wanted to pick out two Claymore characters that I was going to use, of course, here, because you're going to have more damage. It gave us 75%, so I said, why not? I ran my standard white damage team with Ilula and all of them, as you see, and then I wanted to use Diluc for some odd reason. So I put Diluc as well as Yamiku here, just to use her with her, because again, I find her like my favorite character besides Rosalia, so I put her here. And I finally picked the last character. I think I chose dang, who did I pick? I think I chose Diana here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I chose Diana. So then after that, we'll get into it. So right here, whenever I have the cards, I'm just really trying to figure out which one's gonna really help me the most. If these don't work for you, you can always try another day. I go for the last one on the left, you get more damage. Now to figure out what enemies go to the pillar or whatever that thing is, I want to say that the little guys at the first start is going to be the ones going to the pillar, and then the big giant dude that you saw is also gonna go to it. And then after that, I think only one big dude that has the shield is going to actually target you, while the rest will go for the pillar. I think majority of them goes for the pillar. But I would definitely say that this pillar wasn't even that hard. And then last, the big dude, of course, he's gonna follow you. As long as you make sure that you don't go near it, keep yourself away from it, and just fight him off, you're good. I mean, you're gonna breeze through this with no problem.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Now on to the next side. I would say that the big samurai dudes, the one that does the little like dash, always go to the pillar. I do believe so, as well as the guys in the back that throw bombs or whatever, they also hit the pillar. I don't really think none of them really switched over to actually targeting to you. I think only 1 to 2 enemies really was on to trying to fight you. I think most of them was just trying to fight the pillar. I'm trying to watch for it, as that's why I went back. And it looks like, yeah, so pretty much on the right hand side, the 2 guys that throw bottles was looking like they was gonna fight you, while the samurai dudes with the giant sword, they wanted to go for the pillar. So keep that in mind once you start fighting them. Once you take out the samurai guys, it really becomes easy mode, because after that you can just really hone in on these bottle guys.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
So the next thing is the last group of enemies are gonna all target the pillar. That's why you saw me trying to fight them. I think the only one that kind of doesn't is the boss samurai, or like the mini boss one, the one I'm fighting right here. But I could be wrong. But he's really simple. Just make sure you don't make him look in that line direction, and you call it a day. So on to the second chamber. I really wanted to pick one that gives me damage, of course. So the third one was out the way, or wasn't gonna be chosen. I'm gonna pick the second one since I have a healer and I can always keep my health above 50. So I'm gonna always have that little card prop. So these guys, really just bring a fire unit. If you have a fire unit or a claymore unit, this really is easy breeze, in all honesty. If you're able to bring a animal character, it also makes it easier because then you can just group it up and call it a day. I sadly don't have a lot of animal characters. Like I'm only using freaking Jean and freaking Zhao, but I didn't want to use them. And of course, you obviously don't see me using them. So, I just ran through them pretty quickly as much as I can with Diluc and Yamiku, and then I'm working on the last two. And these guys are from the domain, the Abyss and the Giant Helitroll, dude. I think that's the Cryo one. Whenever you're trying to go for Cryo artifacts and Water artifacts. But yeah, he's pretty simple. Just froze him, didn't use Diluc. So I would definitely say for this chamber, bring a fire unit. Mostly 2 at most. If you really want like an easy mode through here. Pretty simple. So on to the second half of floor 11. Chamber 2. This is really simple. Just for 2E people. I really wanted to hit the fire person because I don't have no water unit, so I'm going to try to fight him the most. I do, however, using freaking Ilula, so she's able to hit all the enemies at once, so I don't have too much worry. Both of them died. So the next I had to deal with the sexy lady. Really simple. If you brought a freeze team here, it works just as good. I hate the fact that she does move, even though I froze her, but whatever.
This is Her Majesty's gift.
Solidify.
Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you. This body.
Yeah, I finally kill her. Yeah, move on to the next chamber. Now, my last cards, I think I'm going to go again with the one that gives me more attack. And as long as I keep my health up, because obviously, again, keeping it up. The dogs, at first I always thought they was a problem for me. But after really spending more time playing the game, I noticed that really down just the numbers. And so, as long as I kind of keep them in the same spot as I'm doing right now, I should be fine. And this is why I'm trying to make sure that I dance around with Ilula. Well, not Ilula, but yeah, Miku's element skills, so that it keeps hitting them. And then I just use that Luke and Xingqiu and call it a day. So the big dogs, this is the annoying part since they fly around a lot. They can also sometimes dodge you, especially if you're using a Claymore character, which sucks. I was really nervous about my time clear here. But I do believe I'm going to come out on top for this one. As you see, I would say definitely if you're trying to fight it, maybe get one to half, and then if you haven't been hitting the other one, try to get that one to half, or try to get them both together as you see me doing right now with Diluc. Just try your best to really put them together, because that's really the biggest thing about Abyss is the time gated and the fact that if you can just group enemies together always, you're gonna get a faster clear, no problem, always, every time.
Show them right here, right now.
Verdict is
Didn't take me no time to kill that one. So boom, on to the next side. The big Helitroll, dude, is really simple. If you just bring a Claymore or you bring a Cryo for this one, it's easy as pie, dude. Of course, we brought the best, I want to say the best white damage team setup to go for. So we're just gonna breeze through him really quickly. I would also say that to also help you on your time or your yeah, your time on your abyss clear, keep in mind what characters cooldown for their element skill is. Like for me, example, I think I was doing that a little bit with Yai Miku, and on here I was trying to really focus on Rosalia with this, because Rosalia is the one that's really benefiting with giving me my energy back for a lot of my teammates. So I would definitely say keep in mind for some of your characters cooldown. If you do, you'll probably get a faster clear time if you memorize like how long it takes, like counting your head. Now, Abyss 12, I would say, it was easy. It was really, really easy. I didn't really have too much problems with this, and to be honest, I thought it was going to be more challenging because of the bosses, but I guess after playing the game for so long and setting up a team, I was like, yeah, I do believe this is going to work. I was really just worried about my first team. My second half team was really just the standard like Hu Tao team with, of course, Zhang Li and Albedo and Xing Cho and Hu Tao, and then of course you have like my favorite team. Now, my first half team, I knew for a fact would not work with bosses, so I had to go ahead and accept that, because how this team is set up, I will not have like the energy charge for this to really work. But the whole point of this team was to basically use Yai Miku and Kokomi as the main 2 DPS, and Rosalia and Zhongli as the supports in the back line. And that's really it. I wanted to try to make sure I use my ult. So like if I had my Zhongli ult, I would want to combo that with Kokomi. And then if I had my Rosalia ult, I would like to combo that with my Yai Miku. But to be honest, my Yai Miku's ult was really just there just to put out flat damage every time I had it, really, and kept it pushing, so I can like squeeze out a little bit more faster time. And that's really how this went.
Emerge right now. Emerge. You can't run. Lola, get them. You're toast. Yeah. Allow me. Billowing surge. Right now. Emerge right here.
You're gonna be really surprised about a lot of close moments I have with this. And I would say this too, this team is also really good for letting your characters take damage, since Kokomi can pretty much heal it all back up, and on top of that do buttloads of damage because of the ocean it set. So this is why I really like it. It helps my Yai Miku out because one, she cannot survive without either a shield or a healer. And as you see, I'm taking damage. I'm trying to stay alive as much as possible. I switch over to Kokomi and then I just attack. And probably when I go back over to the characters, you will probably see them having full health. But 749 on the dot. You'll think this won't work, but I was really surprised with this. So I'm not really going to say too much on this. It's just some guards or whatever. So I'm just gonna let the gameplay play out.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Solidify. I will have order. This moments of birth.
Rain cutter, know my sword.
And boom, look at that, done. 7:04 on the dot. Only have 4 more seconds. So it was, yeah, it's gonna be really cutting it like this close every single time. This floor chamber, I think, yeah, I went with the middle one. Of course, since I got Kokomi there, definitely.
Right now,
Now, this chamber, I would definitely say, bring a fire unit. If you have at least 2 fire units on your first half, you will be fine. This is easy to really get by. My Dumbtail got a water character and a cryo character, so this is not really the best outcome for it. But I'm really leaving Yamiku to do everything and Zhang Ling. I'm just trying my best here to get my ult back and keep everyone from dying. See, I'm trying to like auto attack and everything just to kill them faster. But yeah, I would definitely say my team right here was not good at all. And I was kind of surprised when I cleared this. But you'll see. I missed the ult, that sucks. He got frozen. I keep freaking Yamiko alive because of the freaking jellyfish with Kokomi. I think I should have just popped my ult from the start, but should be fine here, yeah. Ooh. Just trying my best, stay alive, kill it, finish it up. Boom. So I got down with 828 on the dot. And then next is Maku 10. Well, I don't know. That giant samurai guy. Now I was really skeptical and thought to myself I wasn't really gonna do it. But after I get it to the wall, when he does the second half and when he slams down, I was really surprised with how this all turned out, because I really thought I was not gonna be able to do it in time. But yeah. Pretty much, I don't really have too much to say on this part. Really just when he does that move right there, after he slams down, and he's gonna go back. So try to save like any like important element skills or element bursts that you want to pop. And when he goes back, make sure you get him in a corner and keep him in that corner. You don't want to be in the open field. If you do, then you will pretty much screw yourself over. So once I got him in that corner, I only had like 30 seconds left. I'm just trying to do raw damage as much as possible. I'm trying my best to kill him as fast as possible. Look at that, 15 seconds. Man, I'm over here like trying my hardest, hoping and praying that I kill him in time. 5 seconds left. Look at this. 3 seconds left, dude. Yeah. I was really shocked at that. I was like, wow. So then the final one, the same thing. I just picked up the attack, called it a day. Now, second favorite team again, man. Just spamming my ults, trying my best to get them. Now this time I didn't have no ult other than Zhang Ling from the start, so this really sucked. I would have loved freaking using Yamiku. Finally got it. I use it right away. Just re-popping down my element skills. Ooh. Just trying to attack away. I'm trying to use Yamiku here. And finally, we're finally at the end mark. The mechanical array, it's a really simple boss. The only issue that you're probably going to have is when he splits up and when he goes up in the air. That's the only problem. That's the only thing I dislike, and a lot of people will have problems with. The only thing I can really say to counter this is to really hold your important element skills, element burst, or your normals, whatever you have to use for certain characters. When he comes back down, and just wail on him. That's all you really can do. Try to beat him or get him to half before he splits, because once he splits, then it eats a lot of people time. And I'm gonna talk about it once he yeah, so actually now I'm about to talk about what happens when it splits. So you want to try to find the one that has the little circle thing around them. I would definitely say that this one wasn't really the best one, because it's able to put that shield in front of him, and once he does, he takes no damage for some odd reason, even if you go behind it. So I don't understand that part. But I think what really made this work for me personally is, one, I used Hu Tao. Two, he was close enough to him, like the boss itself, so it made it easier to get back to it. So right now I'm just trying to build up my ult, and then I just wail on him again. That's really it. Keep it pushing. And he can do this another time too, and that's the scary part. He can redo this, which sucks. But me personally, I was lucky enough to not have him redo it. So that's pretty much all you really want to try to do. Get it to half. Make sure on his first breakdown, when he does all that, find the best one that's the easiest one, which is like the sniping one and the little worm looking one. Then just wail on him again. So pretty much simple. So it was really easy peasy, I would definitely say. This Abyss was really simple mode, in all honesty, and I was really happy with it. So next thing I want to show you is like my characters that I use for this. Nothing too crazy really. I don't have like the best of ratios on everything. I don't have like the best weapons, or I don't have them at like refinement 5 and all that. I mean, I got lucky on some of my characters, but all in all, like, this is pretty much my setup. So I'm gonna let it play out for you guys, and hope you guys like the video and stuff. If you're still here, I appreciate you for still sticking to the end and stuff. Thank you, and I appreciate it. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. You know, the usual thing that everyone says. And other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video that I ever make. So, peace.
Humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Send one, send them all. May knowledge guide you.